Hello everybody and welcome to the Ava method. I wanted to give you just a brief overview of all the features that Ava has to offer. So right here is the dashboard, and you can see it has your new message in events. So when someone sends you an email, it's going to show up right here. And then we have the upcoming events for the month and the week. And it'll show you what's coming up so that you're on top of it. And then you have your proposal chart, and you can see what's active and confirmed, waiting response. You can see your booked events for the year so that you know how many events you have in each month. Down here you have the event name, so you can quickly go to the event that you want to work on. And then you have your pending tasks, so you know when you're going to be busy. The next item we have is events, and this is where you get a one-shot look at all the events that you have going. So we have Candace and Joe coming up in September, and from here you'll see all of your events, and you can select the service if you want to talk to your officiant about all the weddings that he has coming up. Then you can search that way. You have your employee portal, and from here you just add your employees, and you can actually go into one and see all the events that they're tagged in and all their duties, and see what's been done and what hasn't been done. And here's the upcoming task list. There you go. And then the next one is vendors. Same as employees, you have your list of vendors, and you can go in and see what they're assigned to, what event they're working on, and then call them and talk about it, see how it's going. Your next is your contacts. And we added the feature so that you can upload your file from, you can import your contacts from a wedding fair if you get that list. And then from contacts, you can just go into Leah. She got married in July. And if they want to do another event with you, you just simply go to add an event. And we'll go through all of that later. And so from there, you can just start another proposal. And which brings us to proposals. So from the contact, all you have to do is see what category. So if she just got married, maybe they want to have a bonfire party. And then you just put in the date. Okay, and the budget, then the address, and then you've already, if you've already made some packages for that event, then you can just go in and add the package right there. So I have a lot of packages for the beach weddings, and so there you can just, and then it pre-populates it with all of the services for that package. So that's how you do the proposal, and then from there you just write in all of your notes, put the dollar amount, and generate the proposal. So you can just, from right here, you can go ahead and save it and send it on. Then you have a calendar of your events. And you can see next month we have Candace and Joe. And that lets us know that what's booked where so that we don't double book. Settings is where you go in and customize all of your features. You can customize your proposal so that it's just the way you want it. I'm sure you've worked very hard to get it just the way you want it. So this is where you just upload everything go ahead and put it in here, all of our modifications. And then there's even a part for a portfolio, and you can put a link in there, or I put my little beach wedding guide in there. Then, and I can help you walk through your different services that you have to offer. Event questionnaires, so that as soon as a bride or a client accepts their proposal, then they have their questionnaire waiting for them so that they can get started, have something to do. This is where you can set up your packages. So once you put in your services, you just group your services into the package, and it saves so much time. Very good. And then you go into reporting. And I love this feature. I told the program, I was like, we have to have the feature for reports. So we have a profit and loss, upcoming event task report, so that I can just print it out and know exactly what I need to do and check it off. I can also hand that over to an employee for the day and say, okay, all of these things need to get done. Employee event, I'm so sorry, event-wise activity report. So with each event, you can search by event and see what needs to be done. Client reports, see what proposals are in, what are out. And we were doing about 90 a year. And so this really, really helps to see how many requests came in, how many proposals got out, what our acceptance rate was, and then what we could do to fix that. So it really helped us with our leads in our sales funnel. And I believe this is the one active events report. This is what was so amazing. What I can do now is go in to my photographer, and we're going to view the details. Of course, I only have the one wedding put in here for display. But for this one, you can go in and search your vendor, like photography, and see all the events that he's associated with, so that when you're on the phone with him, you can say, okay, we need to talk about Candace and Joe, we need to talk about Brittany and Sam, and just go down the row. It saves so much time, so much time. And then here you go. You can do a profit and loss per vendor also, which is very, very good. So that is, oh, and then the last thing, if somebody wants to pay you, when they accept the proposal, and they want to pay you, they can pay you with your PayPal account. Ava's set up for that. You can put in your API code or your merchant account code for credit cards. But then if they want to pay you cash or Square or something like that, that's perfectly fine. You'll just accept their payment in this tab, and then the process will start. So that's an overview of the Ava method. This is what kept us sane for 3 years, because you have to have it organized. Thanks a bunch.